Am I audible? Yes. So in the last class, we were discussing about magnetic circuits. Okay, and we have seen what is the basic terminologies, like what is lines of force, what is mmf, what is field, what is reluctance, what is field strength, what is magnetic field strength, and what is the how to compare between electric and magnetic circuit. And this was the comparison what we were discussing in the last class. Okay, so when we are comparing magnetic circuit with electric circuit, uh, the similarities are in electric circuit we have EMF, electromotive force. It is a force required to move an electron from one point to another. Okay, one from one end to another end. So that is what we were discussing. And similarly, in magnetic circuit, we have MMF, motive force. This is a force required to move a lines of force from north pole to south pole and from south pole to again back to north pole through the body of the magnet. Then we have seen we have current in electric circuit, that is flow of electron, and its unit is ampere. Similar to that, we have flux. Okay, and then we have current density, that's similar to that flux density. Then resistance, it is the opposition to the flow of current, and here we have reluctance. Then electric field strength and magnetic field strength, and then we have conductivity and permeability. This was what we were discussing in the last class. Now let us move deep into magnetic circuit. Okay, uh, series magnetic circuit and parallel magnetic circuit. Okay, here you can see a diagram where there is a coil and current I is flowing through that coil, and you can see that there is a difference in area of cross section. There are two sections actually. I can say like that. There are two sections actually. This one is the first section where you can see the diameter is little bit larger, and there is one more section where diameter is little lesser than the previous session. So two sessions depends on the diameter. I have classified the entire circular ring into two sessions. Okay. So what I have done, there is a coil actually where current will flow. Coil is wounded on this ring, but the ring has a specialty. There are two sessions. One is with the cross-sectional area with a large value, and then the second one is with cross-sectional area of small value. Or we can say that the diameter of that ring in section 1 is little bit larger, but the diameter of section 2 is little less. But we can see that the flux which is okay whenever you are passing some current through it, whenever we are passing current through it, we know that the flux will flow. Okay, from north pole to south pole, flux will flow, and flux will flow through this material only because it is the path which is having very less reluctance. വളരെ കുറച്ച് റിലക്റ്റൻസ് ഉള്ള ഒരു പാത്താണത്. ഓക്കെ, ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് ദാറ്റ് പർട്ടിക്കുലർ മെറ്റീരിയൽ. വാട്ട് ഇസ് ദ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി ഓഫ് ദാറ്റ് മെറ്റീരിയൽ? ഇറ്റ് മേ ബി ferromagnetic material, or we can say that it iron ring. Okay, those material have very less reluctance to the flux. Flux can easily pass through that material. So whenever you are giving current to this coil, what will happen is the flux lines will flow, or flux will flow from north pole to south pole. So here you can see flux is flowing, but even though the area at section 2 is very less, but flux is flowing, the same amount of flux is flowing through that particular area and comes back to south pole of the magnet. Okay, so the flux, there is no change in flux actually, even though there is a change in diameter or change in cross sectional area. So those kind of circuit is called series circuit. It is same, somewhat similar or equivalent to the electrical series circuit what we have discussed earlier, that means in the first module. Okay, it is something similar to that. Okay, there is a source of EMF in this electrical circuit, and there is resistance R1 and R2. The resistance R1 actually represents section 1, the reluctance of section 1, and resistance R2 represent reluctance of section 2. And EMF is similar to the MMF created by this coil. So what is the formula for MMF created? What is the formula? In this case, what is the formula for MMF created? We know that there are n number of turns and I amount of current flowing through this. Okay, n number of coils are there, and I amount of current is actually flowing through that. So the total MMF is equal to n into I. Okay, so there are two sessions. Okay, session 1 and session 2. The flux which is passing through each session will be same, because it is similar to the electric circuit. If you analyze this electric circuit, we know that because of this EMF, current will flow like this. Because of this EMF, current will flow like this. Okay, so it is a series circuit. The current through each component will be same. Each resistor will be same. So it is, when you compare a magnetic circuit with this kind of electrical circuit, we can see that in a series magnetic circuit, the flux through each session will be same. Okay, so that is a similarity. Okay, there is no change in flux, even though there is a change in area, cross-sectional area. So I can say that the total reluctance in this material, the total reluctance in this material is actually reluctance of session 1 plus reluctance of session 2. Okay, so the total reluctance is nothing but reluctance of session 1 plus reluctance of session 2. So we will just read a closed path for series magnetic circuit or a closed path for magnetic field of different sessions of varying permeability. That means its permeability is different. That means reluctance also it will be different. And physical dimensions. There will be a difference in area, or there will be a difference in area or diameter, uh, but having same magnetic flux. But if you take both the session, the magnetic session, the flux will be uh, same. Okay. But what about parallel magnetic circuit? So parallel magnetic circuit is something like this. You can see that uh, the coil actually winded on the center limb. I am calling it as a limb, LIMB. So the coil is winded here. So when I gave some current to that, what will happen? The flux will fall. The flux can travel in two paths. Okay, the flux which is originating from this coil, that is phi, can travel in two paths. One, it can travel like this, and second one, it is like this. So the flux, total flux phi is divided into two, phi 1 and phi 2. Okay, total flux is divided into two, phi 1 and phi 2. You can see that both are parallel. Okay, phi 1 and phi 2 are parallel each other. Okay, so in the previous case, whatever flux generated was flowing from the coil to section 1, then the same amount of flux was flowing to section 2 and it was coming back to the coil. But in this case, the flux which is originated from this coil is dividing so that some part of this flux will be flowing to this path, the path which is in the right side, and part of the flux or remaining flux will be flowing to the next path. So total flux is phi 1 plus phi 2. Total flux phi is actually phi 1 plus phi 2. So it is somewhat similar to the parallel circuit of parallel electrical circuit. Okay, you can see that there is an EMF and there is a resistance. This resistance is actually resistance of the link. Okay, this particular area also will be having some amount of resistance. ഈ ഒരു ഏരിയക്കും കുറച്ച് റെസിസ്റ്റൻസ് ഉണ്ടാവും. So that resistance is nothing but a resistance of the link. And then you can see that the total current which is originated and I is split into two, I1 and I2. So one path is this one, second path is this one. So it is somewhat similar to magnetic circuit. And now what we are going to do is, we are going to analyze this. Okay, there are numerical session on series magnetic circuit and parallel magnetic circuit. As I said earlier, we will be concentrating on series magnetic circuit only, because when you go for both the one, you will get some kind of confusion. Okay, so we will study series magnetic circuit and its numerical. So you may right now you may have understood what is the difference between series magnetic circuit and parallel magnetic circuit, and now we will concentrate on series magnetic circuit and its numerical, because it is very important during your semester exam. Provided when there is an option, probably it will come from series magnetic circuit and parallel magnetic circuit. So you can neglect parallel magnetic circuit and attend series magnetic circuit. So we will concentrate on series magnetic circuit. Okay. So as I said earlier, series magnetic circuit. Okay. Are you clear with series magnetic circuit and parallel magnetic circuit? Clear ആയോ ഈ concept? ബാക്കിയുള്ള ആൾക്കാർ? Yes. So it is okay. Series magnetic circuit is similar to series electrical circuit. Parallel magnetic circuit is similar to parallel electrical circuit. Okay, and what is the similarity? What is the difference? In we know that in a series circuit, series electrical circuit, uh, the current through all this resistor or this component is same. Similar to that, in series magnetic circuit, the flux through all these sections are same. Okay, and what about parallel magnetic circuit? In parallel magnetic circuit, or sorry, parallel electrical circuit, we know that the current is divided and it is flowing through different component. Similar to that, in parallel magnetic circuit, the flux is divided and coming back to the coil. Okay, so total flux is equal to phi 1 plus phi 2. Total reluctance is equal to reluctance of the center core. So if this particular core has any reluctance, so that also you have to add, plus reluctance of path 1 parallel to that reluctance of path 2. The same formula, 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, 1 by S is equal to 1 by S1 plus 1 by S2. And now we'll go to the numerical session. Okay. So as I said, we can see that there is a coil. This coil is having n turns and I amount of current is flowing through that. So MMF is equal to N into I. We know that equation already. MMF is equal to N into I. And there are two sessions actually, only two sessions. It is possible it may be having more than two sessions, but for us, we have only two sessions. Okay. So we can see that there are two sessions with the two difference of different circumference and or perimeter and area. Okay. So area of first session, assume that this larger one is the first session. So area of first section is A1, small letter A1, it is written here. And length of first section is L1. Okay, so what I am denoting is I am taking this larger area portion. So where L1 is the length of the path, is the perimeter actually, the length L. Okay, and A1 is the circumference area of path 2. Similar to that, L2 is the length of path 2. A2 is the cross-sectional area of path 2. And maybe it may be of different material. So what I'm doing is mu R1 is the relative permeability of path 1 and mu R2 is the relative permeability of path 2. We know that mu is permeability, mu is actually mu 0 mu r, where mu 0 is a constant 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7. We know that already. Actually, it is required for our numerical 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7. And mu r is the relative permeability. For each of this session, the relative permeability is different. Mu R1 is the relative permeability of path 1, mu R2 is the relative permeability of path 2. And as I said earlier, the total reluctance in a magnetic circuit is equal to reluctance of path 1 plus reluctance of path 2. So what is the formula for reluctance? We know that we have two formula for reluctance. ആർക്കെങ്കിലും പറഞ്ഞു തരാൻ പറ്റുമോ ഏതൊക്കെയാണ് ആ ടു ഫോർമുല എന്ന്? ആർക്കെങ്കിലും പറഞ്ഞു തരാൻ പറ്റുമോ ഏതൊക്കെയാണ് ആ രണ്ട് ഫോർമുല എന്ന്? One is in terms of MMF and flux. Similar to resistance, voltage by current, we have reluctance is equal to MMF divided by flux. Reluctance is equal to MMF divided by flux. Okay, correct. Anugrah, correct point. Similar to that, we have one more equation. In terms of R is equal to rho L by A, R is equal to rho L by A. Similar to that, we have an equation here. S is equal to L by mu A. Okay, or we can rewrite this equation L divided by mu 0 mu R A. So this is the formula for reluctance. Okay, L divided by mu 0 mu R A. Okay, so the total reluctance is equal to reluctance of path 1. Okay, what is the reluctance of path 1? Length of path 1 divided by length of path 1 is nothing but L1 divided by mu 0 mu R1, relative permeability of the section 1 or first session, okay, into area of cross section of session 1. ഓക്കെ, ഫസ്റ്റ് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നു? റിലക്റ്റൻസ് ഓഫ് പാത്ത് 1, സെഷൻ 1ന്റെ റിലക്റ്റൻസ് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്നു. L1 divided by mu 0 mu R1 A1 plus reluctance of path 2 L2 divided by mu 0. Mu 0 is constant actually. It is the permeability of free space. Okay. Mu 0 mu R2 A2. That is length divided by relative permeability of second section into area of cross section of second section into permeability of free space. So we got this equation. This is very important equation for problems, for the numerical what we are going to do. So the reluctance is equal to reluctance of session 1 plus reluctance of session 1, so session 2. Formula for reluctance is equal to L divided by mu 0 mu R1, so mu R A. That is the formula of reluctance. So reluctance of first session is L1 L1 mu 0 mu R1 A1. Reluctance of session 2 is L2 divided by mu 0 mu R2 A2. And total MMF. Okay. So series circuit, again we will take the series circuit. Okay, we know that if we apply some 10 volt here, this voltage will be divided across this resistor. Okay, for example, if I draw this diagram again like this, if I give some 10 volt here, so that voltage will be divided across this resistor V1 and V2. We know the formula also to find out V1 and V2. Similar to that, if you apply MMF to a series magnetic circuit, the same MMF will be divided across this two session. Okay, so I can say that total MMF is equal to MMF required by path 1 and MMF required by path 2. For MMF of path 1 plus MMF of path 2. And we know that already, what we know, magnetic field strength is equal to MMF per length. Magnetic field strength is MMF divided by length. Okay, so from this equation we know that H is equal to MMF by L, that is Ni divided by L, or Ni, MMF Ni is equal to H into L. So that is the formula. MMF Ni is equal to MMF formula Ni Ni is equal to H into L. So what about path 1? Path 1 magnetic field strength is, flux is same, okay, flux phi is same, magnetic field strength is equal to H1 into L1. That is in the case of path 1. Path 2, it is H2 into L2. Okay, so that is equal to total MMF. So total MMF is given by N into I, because there is only one coil. The coil is wounded N turns and the current flowing through that coil is I. So total MMF is N into I. That MMF is divided across first session and second session. The MMF across first session is H1 into L1 and MMF of second session is H2 into L2. So total MMF is equal to Ni, that is equal to H1 L1 plus H2 L2. So we can rewrite this formula. We know that what we know, B is equal to mu H. We know the permeability equation. B is equal to mu H, where B is flux density, mu is permeability, H is magnetic field strength. So from this equation, I can write H is equal to B divided by mu Or I can rewrite H is equal to V1 divided by mu 0 mu R. So instead of H1, I am substituting anyway flux density and flux are same to the material. Flux density and flux are same through the material. So B is constant, flux also constant. So H1 is equal to B divided by mu 0 mu R1. H1 is equal to B divided by mu 0 mu R1. H2 is equal to B divided by mu 0 mu R2. So I am rewriting instead of H1, I am writing B divided by mu 0 mu R1 into L1 plus B divided by mu 0 mu R2 into L2. So these two are equations. That is, one is this equation S is equal to L1 divided by mu 0 mu R1 A1 plus L2 divided by mu 0 mu R2 A2, and MMF is equal to B divided by mu 0 mu R1 L1 plus B divided by mu 0 mu R2 into L2. These two equations are very important. Only one difference, you can see that instead of when you are finding reluctance, there is a divided by area term, which is in the, that is in the denominator. And if you add one B with that, you remove that area term and add B in the numerator. What you will get? You will get equations of MMF. Okay, so how you return these equations? It is very important. We have to do a lot of numerical now. Okay, ഇതെല്ലാം എഴുതിയെടുത്തോ equation? Okay, എല്ലാവരും equations എഴുതിയെടുക്കാം. So so far what we have learned today is there are two types of magnetic circuit: series magnetic circuit and parallel magnetic circuit. Series magnetic circuit is similar to series electric circuit. Parallel magnetic circuit is similar to parallel. The parallel magnetic electric circuit is similar to parallel magnetic circuit. And we know that in series circuit current is same. The analogy of current in magnetic circuit is flux. So in series magnetic circuit, the flux is same. So the flux density also. And in parallel electric circuit, the current is actually different, voltage is same. And here in this case, the flux actually passes through two different paths. So the flux is different, but MMF is same. Then we have seen that uh, the reluctance or total reluctance is in a series circuit is reluctance of path 2 plus reluctance of path 1. So what is the equation for reluctance? We already know L divided by mu 0 mu R1 A1. So when there are two sessions, we have to add both one L1 divided by mu 0 mu r1 a1 plus L2 divided by mu 0 mu r2 a2. So that is the equation for reluctance. And what is the equation for MMF? MMF, it is actually N into I. Total MMF is N into I. And MMF required by path 1 is H into L1, where H1 is H1 into L1. H1 is actually B divided by mu 0 mu R1 into L1. And H2 is B divided by mu 0 mu R2 into L2. Okay, ഇത്രയും ക്ലിയർ ആയില്ലേ എല്ലാവർക്കും? ക്ലിയർ ആയോ? Okay, we will do a small numerical. An iron ring, okay, there is an iron ring having a cross section area of 400 mm square and mean circumference of 500 mm, carries a coil of 250 turns wound uniformly around it. Calculate reluctance of the ring, then calculate current required to produce a flux of 1000 microweber in the ring. And they have also given mu r of the ring is 400. Okay, it is simple ring. Okay, not like there are two session. It is having only one session. It is just a magnetic circuit. Okay, നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ പാരലൽ സർക്യൂട്ടോ സീരീസ് സർക്യൂട്ടോ അല്ല ഇത്. കാരണം ഇതിനകത്ത് ഒറ്റ ക്രോസ് സെക്ഷൻ ഏരിയ ഉള്ളൂ അല്ലേ, ഒറ്റ സർക്കംഫറൻസ് ലെങ്തേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഇവിടെ എന്തുണ്ടെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല, രണ്ട് സെഷൻ ഉണ്ട് എന്നൊന്നും പറഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല. So it is very easy to do this problem. First we will see, we will draw the diagram first. This is a circular ring. And a winding is there, and because of this winding, because of the current flow through that winding, there is a flux flowing through this material. Okay, and the number of turns they have said 250 turns. 250 turns are there in this winding, and cross sectional area they have given 400 mm square. Okay, so for our calculation we actually required everything in meter. Okay, so in all the numerical what we are going to do in this module, we need to convert whatever in the centimeter or millimeter to meter. Okay, so 400 mm square is the area. So what is its when you convert it into meter, what will be the value? 400 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter square. 400 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter square. And they have given circumference. Circumference means this length. The length of this or the perimeter of this ring. Okay, so it is 500 mm. That means 500 into 10 raised to minus 3. 500 into 10 raised to minus 3. And they are asking us to find out what is the reluctance. Okay, first they are asking us to find out what is the reluctance. So what is the formula of reluctance? S is equal to, we know that L divided by mu into area. so that I can rewrite the equation L divided by mu 0 mu r, because they didn't give us what is mu, but they have given us mu r. Mu r is actually 400, and we know mu 0 is actually 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7, so into area. So the length is given, length is this one, so 500 into 10 raised to minus 3. Mu 0 is nothing but 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7. Mu r is 400, that is given in the question, and area is, they have given already, 400 into 10 raised to minus 6. So now tell me what is the reluctance. You can calculate and tell me what is the reluctance value. So tell me what is the value of reluctance. Yes. Hello. So I'm getting something like this. 500 into 10 raised to minus 3, 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7 into 400 into 10 raised to minus 6. Okay, just attendance for Anas Roshan. Anas ഒന്നുകൂടെ പറയോ, കേട്ടില്ല.
Present, sir.
Okay. Anashwar,
Present, sir.
Anugrah,
Present, sir.
Ashwant, Dhyan Biju, Fatima Nada,
Present, sir.
Fatima Safa,
Present, sir.
Fatima Sana,
Present, sir.
Jyotish,
Present, sir.
Kailas,
Present, sir.
Muhammad Muaz Farooq, Neha Sharin,
Present, sir.
Nikhil Das,
Present, sir.
Pranav,
Present.
Sayan. ഓക്കെ, ആർക്കെങ്കിലും ഇത് കിട്ടിയോ, ആൻസർ കിട്ടിയോ?
സാർ കിട്ടീനി. അത് നേരത്തെ 10⁻⁻7 മേലെ തന്നെയാണ് 400 വന്നത്. അത് തെറ്റിപ്പോയത്.
ഓക്കെ. ബാക്കി ആൾക്കാർക്കോ? ഓക്കെ. അടുത്ത ക്ലാസ് ഞാൻ തന്നെയാണ്. അപ്പം ബാക്കി നമുക്ക് എന്തായാലും ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ. ഇന്ന് വിനീത് സാർ ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കുന്നില്ല, കുറച്ച് തിരക്കിലായതുകൊണ്ട്.